Hi, it's Nikki.
Hey guys, it's Jennifer.
It's Queens of the Ring.
Honestly, over the last few months, I can say that at this point, most wrestling fans want to be Cody Rhodes when they grow up. I do.
I know I do.
I mean, he's a self-made man. He doesn't take no for an answer. He handles his shit and he has a hot wife.
Yeah.
And he has like
And lots of money.
Yeah, and like 3 belts right now, right? 2, 3. Yeah.
And cute dogs.
And cute dog. Pharaoh. So, I mean, Cody's living his best life without WWE. Yeah. Who knew?
That's iconic.
Who's iconic? Cody is goals.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Guess what? The year's over.
Well, not technically.
Just about.
You said that like the world's ending. Guess what? The year's over.
What? I'm happy.
Oh, you are?
Fuck 2018.
Because of no Bray or other reasons?
That is on the laundry list of reasons for fuck this year. It's on there though. It's in like the top 7.
You mean about him not being a good wrestler?
We had to bring that up.
Oh, I figured you were going to talk about it, so.
Oh, so WhatCulture Pro Wrestling is dead to me.
And to Tama Tonga,
because,
too.
huh?
And to Tama Tonga, too.
Yeah, but before I was like, oh, give them a chance. Now I'm like, they're dead. They're fucking dead. And if I see them in Jersey, they're really dead. You know why? Apparently Bray's the second worst wrestler of the whole fucking year.
Even though he's not been on TV hardly at all.
Yeah, he hasn't even been on TV for ever. But yeah, he's the worst wrestler of the year apparently.
So what was
and they
the
were
reason?
Real shady. They said it's because his storylines haven't been good and he just had a real slump. I'm like, how's that his fault?
It's not.
That's not his fault.
I don't think it has anything to do with his wrestling. Is it actual like wrestling or is it like storyline?
No, the list is titled the worst WWE superstars of 2018. Yeah, there's no like worst wrestlers, worst characters. Nope, worst WWE superstars of 2018.
Who else is on the list?
Let's see. These were the people who were above him. Ready for this? Titus O'Neil, Kurt Hawkins, guys. Kurt Hawkins.
With his
No Way Jose.
How many losses does Kurt Hawkins have now?
250 million. I don't know. He's a nice guy though. That's another guy I feel really bad for.
He was okay. I think he was super nice.
I just feel like he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, guys. He's pretty nice. We got tattooed at the same time. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He came and stared at mine like I was a specimen.
He did. And he looked at my arm like, oh my God, does Wyndham know? And I go, yeah, he does. Anyway. That's only because Luke was showing my arm off, like, to everybody. It was very interesting. That was a good time. I missed that.
When was that? Last year?
That was last year. Is it over a year ago, guys? And my heart breaks. I want to be back in that shop because that was like one of the greatest times of my life.
I know. It's still very
That's how
surreal.
pathetic my life is. That's how pathetic my life is.
That and the whole Mojo thing is like the 2 most surreal moments I've had in quite some time.
The Mojo thing was surreal, but like it just made me laugh the whole time because you're like, no, she's the mom.
The whole thing is surreal, though. How does that? We'll get to that later. But how does that even happen? Yeah. I don't know.
So, I found the video from that night where he was talking to some fans, and I was like, Snapchat, like, just this is fucking happening, guys.
You should send that to me.
Yeah, that guy. It's like the guy in the Bob Ross shirt. Yeah. And I think at that moment you had your pineapple drink, and you were just like, "What's happening?"
Oh yeah, that was before everything happened, I guess. Mm.
Yeah, that's before you got real drunk and
Cute.
said, I don't mean to stalk you. And then vomited in your purse.
Oh god.
That was good. That was another good night.
But I was trying to be honest. I was like, we're gonna go because we're
But it was just
drunk.
funny the way he looked at you, though. He was just like, you're drunk.
Like, we're gonna go because we're drunk and I don't want to embarrass myself.
Guys,
And I don't look
I
like I'm
might have to
stalking you.
I might have to post the picture to Twitter.
Of me and him? Please don't. I hate that picture. I hate it. I hate that picture so
Well,
bad.
you were drunk, honey.
I know, but I hate it. So, yeah, we'll talk about it later. But oh my
We'll
god.
post the access one. We'll post the access
Okay,
one.
that one's fine. That one's cute.
That one even add Mike Bennett in there who was trying to get in on the action.
We should. That was cute. But yeah.
It was really cute.
I still have my screenshot I did of Mike Bennett Snapchat. Or Instagram. That was so funny.
Oh, it was great. Guys, that was beautiful.
So if Bray was number 2, who was number 1?
I don't even remember because I got so angry that I turned the TV off.
Is it listed on Twitter somewhere?
I can go find out because I just got really upset, guys. Like, I kind of snapped.
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just...
It was literally just like, oh, so that's where we're going. All right. You're dead to me.
Well, they're already dead to Tommy Conner. They already pissed Tommy Conner.
I know. So now it's... Oh, shit. Sorry, YouTube. I'm just going to go to the end of the video and see who was number 1.
I was thinking you posted the article. Did you post the article?
Oh, Shane McMahon was number 1.
Really?
He's not even a wrestler.
It's a really fucked up list because it wasn't this year when Shane jumped off that cage.
Literally, this is what they said. If he gets it right, he'll be the talk of the town. If he doesn't,
Didn't he like jump off the top of a cage this year?
No, I was talking about Bray. That's the exact wording that they said about Bray. Oh, if he gets it right, he'll be the talk of the town. If he doesn't, that's some shade.
I still think
you want to go outside, Simon Miller? He wants to go outside. I was like, who wrote this bullshit cockamamie article? Because this is bullshit. Bullshit. Who wrote this shit?
I think you need to write an open letter. I think you'd feel better.
Who wrote this shit?
Well, whoever's name is on the article. That's who wrote it.
Yeah. Here you go. What about Zack Ryder? I don't even think Zack Ryder was on this list. Fuck Zack Ryder.
Was he even on TV?
No. Why is Tamina not on the list? Tamina sucks. No way, Jose. He should have been number 1. Bobby Lashley, he should have been number 2.
Oh, he's on the list?
Oh, he's on the list, but yeah, Brock Lesnar, he's not on the list. He doesn't even show up. Bullshit. What the fuck?
What about Lana?
Lana wasn't on the list.
Yeah, she needs to be on there.
You know what, though? Here's what I have to say. I'm glad Bo wasn't on the list.
That's true.
That's good. I believe. Literally, once they announce when B Team's going to be at Access, I will be first in line, guys. I'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? What's up, fam? But I'm still going to write that angry word. That letter will be out before then.
You should.
And I'll be like, bitch.
You should make an outline with bullet points and everything.
I'm going to make a fucking PowerPoint.
Should.
We're going to Drew Gulak this shit.
You should.
There's going to be a PowerPoint. There's going to be fucking laser pointer on it. I might even add animations.
You can
Why?
Just make a video.
Because I can.
A YouTube video.
I'm going to do a response.
Yeah.
To this list.
We
need to wait for you to get here.
Letter.
Open letter. You know who wasn't on this list? Mojo Rawley. Bray is worse than Mojo Rawley. No offense to Mojo Rawley. He's kind of cool, but fuck that shit.
Oh,
what the fuck is that?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Titus World Slide? a gimmick. That's not even a fucking thing. Apollo Crews is not on the list? Where the fuck was he
Apollo
at?
Crews is actually a good wrestler, though.
Well, yeah, he's a good wrestler, but where the fuck was he at?
I don't think this is even about who was on TV. It doesn't sound like it.
Well, it sounds like, oh, let's just throw everybody else. They're like, oh, they did this, they did this. Bray was like, let's hope he turns it around, or, oh, we're going that way. Okay. You know what? What culture? This isn't the only time you've fucking buried Bray. He's on every one of your negative lists because apparently he sucks. Apparently. Where the fuck have you been? You know what, Tamatonga? I'm gonna DM you and I'm gonna see if I can't get your quote for this fucking video because you're Haku's son and nobody fucks with Haku. And nobody fucked with Blackjack Mulligan either. No, they didn't. I am pissed off. Sorry, guys. Happy New Year. I just wish Bray was on TV. Anyway, I'm wearing my lips. It's Jeffree Star's daddy. I feel like it is pertinent to this conversation. I'm trying to change the subject because if I don't, then I'm going to be like,
well,
it's going to be all right.
We did the whole daddy thing last week, so we probably should. Okay.
It's going to be all right.
So,
Zen, go.
Year in review. Should we talk? What should we talk about? Our year in review.
Oh,
like personally, our year in review. What all did we do this year?
Oh, we went to WrestleMania.
We did, and then that's one thing I went to this year. I think.
Huh?
I think that's the only wrestling I went to this year.
Well, at least together. We went to Progress together, but that was the same weekend.
Well, yeah, but I mean, aside from that, I don't think I went to anything else. I may have went to one Raw or SmackDown. I can't remember.
I think you went to SmackDown. I think.
Maybe. I said everything
was last
together.
year.
Oh well, the big
I went to Raw and SmackDown.
There you go.
Yes.
All I really remember is
and NXT. I went to NXT once. That was like
a live
I
went
show.
to Ring of Honor.
I wish I went to Ring of Honor. I went to a lot of indie shows.
You did.
Yeah.
So
otherwise, the main highlight was WrestleMania.
Right.
Yes.
So what were your highlights of the weekend? Of the week? At Mania.
Okay. So this has nothing to do with wrestling, but our road trip there was so much fun.
It was. On the way back,
the road trip back was the way back was really bad. Really fucking bad.
You're just tired. It's like any trip. You're tired. You want to go home.
We were very emotional.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We were so emotional. We were listening to sad songs and crying.
Let's backtrack that though.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about that misery.
Oh no, people are gonna wonder.
Oh. The road trip there was really fun though. I saw Swamplands for the first time.
You did.
It was great. I loved it.
You did. I didn't see the big deal, but she's taking pictures of the swamp.
That was a highlight. That was a thumbs up.
The Airbnb was nice.
It was very nice. I loved those ladies.
They were very nice. When my husband and I went back a few months ago, they were just as nice. They're very, very nice.
Yes. I really like them. Like if we ever go back, I want to stay in that one.
Me too. They're super nice.
Super nice. And it was like a prime location too.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
We had our little grocery store. It was nice.
Yeah. It was in a hipster part of town.
So I can tell you one negative thing I didn't like.
Thumbs down.
Grenades.
Go. Yeah. I had one sip and I was like, this is nasty.
It wasn't even the taste of them.
For me, it was the taste.
Grenades are dangerous.
They're dangerous and nasty. Don't do it.
You don't it's one of those things where you don't realize that you're getting drunk until it's way too late.
It's like rosé.
And when people keep handing, if you're ever somewhere, people just keep handing you drinks, and you're like, oh, free drink.
You don't want to be rude.
I went 3.5 grenades in.
They
And
only say you're supposed to have like one.
yeah, I read an article online that was like talking about all the bars on Bourbon Street, and it said grenades, you're only supposed to have one. I wish I had read that beforehand.
Yeah. My up was a 32-ounce Jameson and Diet Coke. Why? Because that's my drink of choice. And the fact that it came in a 32-ounce cup was magical.
Was that the same one where I got my pineapple and rum things and that big thing?
Yeah, I got your pineapple and rum in the 32-ounce cup, and then we started, yeah.
Yeah. That was the beginning of the end that
time.
night. That was the night, the Mojo night.
Yeah. No, I feel like the fishbowl was the beginning of the end, but we had that, then we had the 32-ounce drinks, and then we had shots on top of that.
I thought the fishbowl was after Mojo.
No, that was before. Like we left Mania. We went to the really cool bar, which I kind of want to go back to that bar because we really didn't stay there that long, and watch Roman get his face busted open by Brock. And then we were like, oh, that's funny. And then we went and got the fishbowl across the street from that bar.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And we had to carry it like this and had to pass it back and forth. And then when we went to the grenade place, because you're like, let's have a grenade. And I'm like, not so much. We had to throw out the fishbowl. So then we didn't get a grenade. And we walked further, and then we went to the swamp, and then they made us throw out the fishbowl anyway. So, yeah.
Well, they made us stand by the door and drink it, yeah.
Yeah. And then the guy felt bad for us because it was like 3/4 of the way full. And he's like, you can stand by the door and do it. And we're like, okay, thanks.
It was cold.
So we did that. It was cold still. And then we went in and bought another drink.
Yeah.
And then that's when those British guys tried to like touch me, like were like touching my shoulder. And I turned around and said, fuck off. And then you got a fight with them. And then Mojo showed up.
Well, I did get a fight with them. Like there was one guy. There was one guy that was inside. And then we left and went right outside the very front. There's like at the swamp, there's the swamp, and then there's like this gated, like garden-ish patio area. Not really a patio, but they call it that.
Yeah, that's where we saw the Usos.
Yeah. So it was right next to them. Anyway, we were standing on the street, and one of them come up to me and just starts like hitting on me, and I don't remember what he said. And then like both of them were there, and then something happened. Oh, they're like, "What are you here for?" Blah blah blah. And we're like, "Oh, we're here for Mania." And then they started like making fun of wrestling, and they said they were here with their friend who liked wrestling, but he was that they were all in the military together, but now he was here as a firefighter, and firefighter was a low job, like they were talking like firefighter wasn't a big deal, that it was like a crappy job. And then I went in on why firefighters are so important and they're revered in America and stuff, and we got into an argument. And then I got mad because they were running down wrestling. So it was just a big argument.
Yeah, and then Mojo showed up. Literally, we were arguing with them, and I was like, hi, Mojo.
Oh my God, she did.
Yeah.
She did. And like, I'm mid-argument with this dude. She says that, and I look up, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and then he was like, come on, ladies. And we're like, okay, bye. Literally, like, stopped the whole argument, just walked away.
I think the dudes thought, though, that the argument was going to lead to something else. I think that's what
the best part is we just walked. We're like, okay, bye. We're with him. We gotta go.
I didn't even say bye. I just started walking away.
Yeah, literally, that was the look. We didn't even say anything. We're just like, okay, next.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Literally, like mid-conversation, just turned around and
yeah.
He kind of was leading us away, though. Like,
It was weird.
I think he kind of knew that those guys were shady.
Well, and I was already a little drunk, so.
You were. Guys, Jen is a fun drunk.
I am very fun drunk. I'm a lot more fun drunk than sober. So.
Not really. I have fun with you sober. I feel like we have a good time.
We do. It's more fun when I'm drunk.
I feel like we're like golden girls when we're sober.
True.
We're the golden girls.
Well, I'm Blanche when I'm drunk.
I was going to say, you go from like Sophia to Blanche.
Yeah. So we went upstairs, and he was with his family. We told the story, but some of you probably didn't hear it. He was with his family, like his mom and his grandmother, his aunt,
his sister, his brother.
They were all like, I think it was his grandma. Maybe it was just his aunt. And,
it was his aunt. I don't think his grandma was there.
Okay. So they were there, like at the bar, And I go up there to get me and Nikki a shot, and he just like sits one over in front of me, and I'm like, that's just very strange. And like I looked up, and he was like, come on. I'm like, what? Like I remember I had been drinking already, and those fish bowls are strong, and I was just like,
They were. That is another thing that we are not doing again.
oh, I don't know. It wasn't as bad as the grenades, but
the grenade was really bad.
It was really bad. But I was just like, ah, and so like he's like, come on. So like I like toasted with his family, and it was some nasty. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was Everclear. I don't know what it was. It was disgusting. And so when it sat back down, at this point, I think is when Nikki went to go get the 32-ounce whatever's downstairs because
I was getting sick of waiting.
Well, because the bar upstairs, their credit card machine wasn't working yet. They were only taking cash. So I guess Mojo had a lot of cash in his pocket. I don't know. But anyway, she goes downstairs. He came by a couple times when you were downstairs. That was when he brought me my beads. And at some point, we were out on the balcony talking to some other dude. And anyway, the point is, he had beads, a whole bunch of beads around his neck, somebody giving him. And he came in, I was sitting by myself waiting on you, and he put some beads around me. And he kind of looked at me almost like, looking back on it, he kind of looked at me almost like he wanted me to walk out there with him, sort of. But I guess at the time, I was just drunk and scared and freaked out. And I just kind of, he's fine, thank you.
You blew it.
I did blow it. But now that I think
she
about
blew
it,
guys, and not literally.
He kind of stood there and like grinned at me and was just kind of like, had this look on his face like come on, you know, but he didn't say that. And I guess I was just so like nervous or whatever that I was just like, oh, these fine things. So anyway, she comes back with these huge ass drinks. They're huge.
I had a bigger stomach than I thought.
They were huge. And then I went back after they took cards. I went back to get shots, and he handed me another one. And that one was good. I think that was Sex on the Beach or something. And so, like, while I was standing there buying our shots, and he handed me that one, and then I bought him a shot of Fireball. That's what I got me and you too, I think. And so he was like, what is this? I was like, Fireball. And he went, oh shit, I think that's what he said. And so apparently Mojo thinks Fireball's too strong. I don't know. But he took it anyway. Like he like,
I'm just like, bitch, really?
I know. But he like clinked his like little plastic shot glass at me. It was cute. It was a good time. Anyways.
And you know what Nikki was doing the whole time? Sitting there on her phone, guys.
And like
in my Bray Wyatt shirt.
He came in and out of the room. Like if there's the balcony in the room, he kept in and out. Like, he would talk to us and stuff. And like,
can't believe he didn't hear us yelling when Pony came on.
Yeah, Pony came on, and that
was our prime opportunity.
And then when he came back in, like I told her, you told him or something, and he was like, "You should have came and gotten me." And you were like, "I told you," because she tried to get me to go tell him, and I didn't. So, but anyways, after all that, they leave, and I'm like, "Well, do we follow them? Do we not follow them?" Like I didn't know what to do, and so we followed them down to like where they were getting like drinks on the street. Like at this like walk-up bar place, and I was like, okay, like we just need to. We're weird. We look like we're stalking them, and so
and they were getting grenades too.
Yeah, and I went up to him and I was like, "We're gonna go." And literally, that's the first thing in my mouth. We're gonna go because we're getting a little drunk, and I think I said I don't want to embarrass myself. I think that's what I said, and I was like, what else did I say? I don't want to embarrass myself.
You wanted to get a picture.
I was like, thank you for being so nice. And then I was like, can I get one more picture? He's like, yeah, sure. And so we took another picture. And then he looked around to his mom, and his aunt was like, this girl always defends me on Twitter. She always has my back. And I was like, yes, I do. And now I don't even say anything to him on Twitter. But I was like, yes, I do. And he was like, she's awesome, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, we're going to go. Bye. And off we go stumbling down the street. And it spiraled down from there.
I feel like you were the one stumbling. I was the one not stumbling as much.
Yeah, but you were drunk. Because by the end of the night, you were dancing.
Oh, I was drunk.
Yeah, you were dancing.
Oh, I was drunk, guys.
Which is like impossible to get her to dance.
Nikki was drunk.
So, yeah, we got an Uber to go back. Because the whole time we're like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I think that like fueled our drinking.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got hit on more. I can't remember. We got hit on every night we went out by all these wrestler dudes. So, and then we went back in the Uber and I puked in my purse because I didn't want to.
And then that's when I wasn't drunk anymore. Literally, that was the moment that sobered me up. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this, okay?"
Yeah, negative.
All right,
puking in the Uber.
Negative, puking at a cute person at Uber.
Was he cute?
Yes, that was the one you were like, it was my favorite purse, and you had to throw it away.
Oh, I thought you said purse. I thought you said a person in the. I thought you were talking about the driver. Yeah, the purse is cute. Yeah, the purse.
No, I was talking about the purse.
Yeah, the purse was cute.
Girl, that's what I cared about. I didn't care. I was like, puke in the car. That's a cute purse.
Okay, other negative. Smoothie King Arena and their
bullshit.
With their bullshit purse and backpack policy.
And we thought we were gonna miss Mojo.
I know, and then he didn't come out. I was so close.
He didn't come out.
Yeah, so we took an Uber all the way there, which was further than going to like the what do they call it? The place where the wrestling was. What was it called?
Well, here's the thing: is like the difference was like Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Superdome, and the Smoothie King are like right near each other.
Mercedes-Benz is in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, the Superdome.
Yeah,
it is the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
the stadium in Atlanta is called Mercedes-Benz. I get around, I guess.
Oh, they must buy stadiums left and right.
They must.
Anyway, so they're near each other, but when we went to WrestleMania, we got dropped off in the French Quarter. So literally, that cut like half of our trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the point is, we drove all the way there. It took forever, and then they were like, "Oh, you can't take your purse in here."
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's how it is for Rumble. So clear purse
and any Mania event. Clear purse. Purse first. Clear purse.
No, I'm just saying, in general, I looked at our Rumble tickets and it actually says that.
Yeah.
So, clear purses, everybody, for Raw, SmackDown, and all that. So, if you're going, clear purse.
Ooh. Yeah, exactly. So, I had clear purse.
Yeah.
So, that was a negative.
That was a big negative.
What's another negative?
Oh,
Tyler Bate and Trent Seven.
I was disappointed as fuck.
Tell your Trent Seven story first.
I'm still upset about that, guys. Like, I liked him. I defended him.
You did.
You know what? If I could add gifts to this podcast, it would be the Tyra Banks one. Anyway, and I was drunk at the time. That was the night I was running down Bourbon Street yelling for Rebby.
That was way before that. You weren't that drunk.
No, that was after. It was after because I couldn't find Rebby, and you guys were like, "Oh, we'll get you drunk," and then we got drunk, and then the Trent thing happened, and I was like, "I need to get more drunk."
I thought the Trent thing happened before we met those guys. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of those guys.
Because Married Dude was with us when the Trent thing happened.
He was?
It was just Married Dude. Yes.
Oh, okay. That was way later in the night then. If it was just him, that was way later.
Yeah, it was way later. It was like 3 a.m., honey, when this happened. Because right afterwards, I had 2 drinks, and I was like, I want to go home.
That was one of 2 nights where it got really depressing. No, 3.
But, like, the funny thing is that was a bad night, too, because I left my phone in the Uber.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was a bad night. Oh, God. Literally, as if our lives could not get any worse at that moment.
God,
I left my phone in the Uber. Like, literally, the highlight of my night was yelling Rebby's name while running down Bourbon Street. Oh. I was looking for my queen, guys. I was looking for my queen.
It was a lot. That was the night we got there, by the way.
Yeah. And little did I know the next day I'd meet her.
There was a lot going on that night.
Like, the funny thing is, I ran down Bourbon Street looking for her, yelling her name, and I didn't find her. But the next day, I'm at the access shop. I turn around and she's right there.
You did. But, like, we stayed out till 5 a.m. that very first night we were there.
Yeah. The sun was coming up when we got back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. She was done after that first night. And then
I was done. And then that was the night we had the blue slushies, and the blue slushie incident happened with both of us.
I didn't have blue. It never happened with me, remember?
But you felt like you were going to puke.
Well, yeah.
You were literally like, we were walking down the French Quarter, and you were like, I'm going to die. This is it.
It did make me sick.
My issue was not puking, it was everything else.
But girl, we were there for so many hours. I don't remember being sick for that long.
Like my spit was blue.
That was literally the first drink that we had that night. Literally the first one.
But for 2 days, I had blue coming out of every orifice.
Right. But I'm saying, like, that was literally the first drink we had. So I don't think it made me that sick.
But for me, it was not hangover sick. It was blue coming out of every orifice, guys. Don't do it. When you're at the thumbs down, when you're at the chicken place, don't do blue slushy.
Oh my god.
Do the vampire blood. That's the good one.
That wasn't there, though.
Yeah, I know.
That was at that pizza place that had the slushies.
I know. The pizza wasn't even that good.
But can I remind you, the night you had that vampire thing was the night of one of your breakdowns.
Well, it was because we were sitting in the goth bar and then a song came on that reminded me and I was just really sad.
Oh, was that what it was? I couldn't hear anything that was going on. Oh, okay.
Like literally, like this Metallica song came on and then I got really emotional, okay?
I didn't know anything that was going on. I was sitting at the end of the bar and the first thing I knew, you were crying. And the poor guy was sitting there.
Because, okay, so I had a mission that whole trip to see one person. And it didn't happen.
No.
That whole trip. Not on the streets, not at Access, not at an event, nowhere. Nowhere. Everybody else was seeing him. I wasn't. So then I'm sitting in a goth bar on our last day and he's gone. He's gone. And a Metallica song comes on. And I'm drinking whiskey. And all of a sudden, I'm bawling.
Yeah, and I had no clue. I had no clue what was going on.
And Noah's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm so alone. I wasn't even that drunk yet. I wasn't even that drunk.
No, and I looked down there and I was like, what is happening? And I got up and stood down there and he was like giving you this pep talk. He's like,
it's okay. It's all right.
You're better than that.
You're going to get better.
You can do better than that. You don't need that in your life.
You can do better. You don't need that shit. I'm like, I do. Guys.
Oh my god.
I got really bad. Let's just say I looked at my phone and saw that he wasn't in town anymore and I got really sad and then Metallica came on and Jen knows what Metallica does to me and then the floodgates opened.
It did. It was just so funny for the majority of the time. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, you're just now telling me I didn't know that it was in town. I didn't know what it was.
Yes. And then Rammstein came on, and I was like trying not to cry while I was rocking out to Rammstein because Du Hast is a jam. It's a jam, and I was like, "That's a good song, though."
Oh my god,
guys, it was.
Poor
and
Noah.
then Marilyn Manson came on, and then they didn't play the Marilyn Manson song I wanted.
They played Nobodies.
They didn't play the Nobodies. They didn't have it.
They did not. Nobodies. Yes, no, they did.
No, No, they didn't play the Nobodies because they didn't have it. I had to select the Dope Show instead.
No, they played the Nobodies because I remember you were dancing and you leaned over to Noah and you went, "This is my stripper song." I remember that.
Stripper songs I have.
Yeah, it was the Nobodies. I know it was because I knew it.
If I had video evidence.
That's fine. I'll just ask him. He knows. I will.
Yeah, because he'll know.
I will get confirmation. What song was playing?
He'll be like, I don't know. Why does it matter? We're arguing.
I need an answer.
But guys, not to sound like a girl, but I was PMSing at the time.
Oh.
Turns out, a week later, I figured out why I was upset.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was crying. Hysterically. I was just like, I hate my life.
It was bad.
I'm alone. Everybody hates me.
Oh my god. I had no clue what was going on until I went down there in New York.
Literally. I was just like, everybody hates me and I'm alone and nobody wants me.
And me and him were trying so hard.
Yeah. And I'm like, I just want to go home.
Yeah. So we left.
So, yeah. Guys.
The night that Bray didn't show up with Access too was bad.
Oh God! But that was more just me pouting.
It was bad though. Like he went home and like I was like, let's go out to eat. And you're like, no.
Guys, it was funny because Jen's like, "Are you gonna cry?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna cry." And I slammed the door and I'm like, in the shower, I'm like, "I'm not crying."
But that was the night that I want to go back out to dinner, and you said no, and so we got Uber Eats and
No, we
watched.
got Uber. We did not get Uber Eats that night.
One of the nights when you were upset, we got Uber Eats.
That was the night of Raw. We got Uber Eats because you and I were like, "Where do we go?" And we got it from Barcadia.
Well, what are we
Because
doing? Oh no, that's right. When we came back from Access and you were upset, is when we watched the Bray promos, and the Bray match. That's what we did.
guys, literally the best part is like I'm in the shower, not crying, guys. And Jen's like, "Are you crying?" No, I was not crying. I was angry more than anything.
Yeah, you were angry. Like you were sitting on the floor with your little lantern, waiting for somebody. I think it was McIntyre.
Waiting for somebody. Yeah, I was waiting for Drew, and then we saw Drew, and I was like, he's like, "Oh, Bray Wyatt." I'm like, "Thank you." I mean, when somebody says Bray Wyatt in that Irish voice, you're just like, yeah,
Scottish.
whatever. I don't. At that point, I didn't care. I'm like, it's a man talking to me.
Okay, he doesn't know anything. He said he thought it was beautiful people, so it's definitely Manson.
See,
He said.
Told you. And Beautiful people is one of my stripper songs.
Okay, well maybe it was Beautiful People then.
Because they didn't have the nobodies, and I remember telling Noah. I remember telling Noah, I was like, "Well, that sucks."
I could have swore I heard the nobodies.
No, but we listened to it twice on the road trip there.
Well, I know, but I could swear I heard it that night because like I could hardly hear anything that was going on, but I heard something about stripper, and I could have swore that was what was playing.
Y'all, do you guys know how many stripper songs I have?
I know, like, but I know that's like
we can make a top 25 of stripper songs for me.
Well,
not that I ever want to be a stripper,
but I'm just saying I know that one really well, and I just could have swore that played.
No, because I remember like Noah and I were sitting there waiting for this, like looking through the song thing, and I was like, they had Marilyn Manson's Greatest Hits, but only the first one, and I was like, well, that sucks because the Nobodies wasn't on that one. And I was just like, well, fuck. And I was like, oh, well, I'll do the Dope Show and Beautiful People then.
Oh, maybe it was Beautiful People. I don't know. He says it was Beautiful People.
And Beautiful People, that's from SmackDown. If you watched it in the 2000s. That was my first time hearing that song, and I became obsessed. So I was 10.
10.
I was 10, 11, something like that. Anyway, so that was a down Bray not showing up at Access, and if he does it again, I'm going to be very upset.
It was bad.
It was bad, guys. And Jen was getting ready to go all soccer mom, where's your manager?
I was really mad.
She was, guys.
I went to like the front desk and asked somebody. And I went to asked somebody else too. I don't remember who.
I love how Keith is the only one who was honest with us.
That's true. He did come and find you and tell you the truth about that.
He's like, ladies, I'm sorry. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh. He's like, what about tomorrow? I'm like, but Kenny versus Cody's tomorrow.
Well, he didn't show up anyway, so.
He didn't show up the next day. So I'm like, well, I saw Kenny versus Cody, even though it wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. But hey.
Yeah. That was another.
Still better than me sitting there at Access going, meh.
The other negativity is waiting for the car, the Uber after the ROH show. I'm so freaking cold.
Guys, that was hell on earth. You want to know what hell on earth is? That was hell.
Being cold.
And then, literally, if we didn't have all that shit to do the next day, we probably should have just went to House of Hardcore.
I wish we had him.
I know. I really want to go to a House of Hardcore show.
Well, they'll probably have one in New York, right?
Maybe. We'll see. You know, Dave LaGreca is in with Tommy Dreamer. Maybe we can get an interview.
Maybe.
Oh my God, that would make my life. If we interviewed Tommy Dreamer. I would die. I'd be like, I love you, Tommy. Where's Beulah? Can I see Beulah? I love you, but where's Beulah? Have you seen, like, on Saturday Night Live where Chris Farley's talking to, like, Paul McCartney? He's like, remember that time when you and the Beatles were on Ed Sullivan? That was really cool. That would be me. I'd be like, remember that time where you and Raven had the match over Beulah? That was really cool. That'd be me. Hey, Tommy, remember that one time where you went through the table? That was really cool. Which one? All of them? You're just really cool. I really like you. That would literally be me. Jen would have to ask the questions because I would just be like, "Hey Tommy, remember that one time?
Oh, Lord.
Where's Beulah?" That is another OG wrestling wife that I love. Beulah. Love Beulah. They're still married too.
Huh.
I love Beulah. That is love right there. Anyway. Another up was Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson at Access.
That's true. That was a good one. Them. You never told the Trent Seven story, by the way.
Because we're ignoring that.
Oh, okay.
You know why? Because he don't matter. He's not even in the video game.
He's not? Oh, yeah.
He's not. The other two are, but he ain't. That's how much he matters.
Hashtag
he ain't even in the. You know who's in the video game? People from NXT that I've never even heard of.
Really?
And he's not in the video game.
Maybe he didn't sign off on it or something.
That's how relevant he is.
He could have just not signed off on it.
That's probably what Ciampa did. But no, this guy, Oh,
no, Ciampa's not on
enough. It? No! But he said he didn't want to be.
Huh. Why not?
But everybody... Because he's anti-establishment. I don't know. That is another one I want to meet. I want to meet Ciampa. Mm-hmm. I feel like he might hate me, but I like him. Anyway, meeting Rebby Hardy twice. That's an up.
That was
an up, guys.
You also met Senor Benjamin. Don't forget that, right?
And I met the kids.
You did. That was all at Access in the gift shop.
In the gift shop,
and I missed it because I was waiting on her to get her jersey done, and so I was outside.
And, guys, oh my god, feels beautiful. The kids are so cute. Like, I didn't want to be weird. I was like, Rebby, I don't want to be weird and take a picture of your kids. She's like, you can. I'm like, no, it's okay. But like, I'm gonna say hi, and Wolfie was asleep, and he looked like a little potato. I was just like, oh my god, oh, that baby is so cute. And then Maxwell, oh my god. Guys, King Maxwell is adorable in person. Like, he's even cuter in person. How? I don't know. They make beautiful babies. They should have more.
They probably will.
They should. They should have more, because they're adorable.
So, favorite wrestler experience in Access?
There were so many good ones other than assholes. Like, everybody was super cool. You know what? Billy and Peyton.
Yeah, that was a good one.
They claimed us, and they had it right. Mm-hmm. And Peyton had on her Eddie Guerrero jacket. It just all made sense.
All fell into place.
I can't wait to see them again. Like, the day that they announce what signing they're going to be at, we have to wear our shirts.
Yeah, because they're going to be the tag champs. But...
Yeah, they're going to be the women's tag champs by then, guys. You heard it here first.
That'd be pretty cool. What if they let us hold their belts?
What if we just go by 2 SmackDown Women's Championships and we'll just be like, these are our tag belts?
We could do that.
Because that's what we do.
You could, buy them and, somehow, change them when they say something about being iconic.
Yeah.
Do that. I think other than Mojo, which, of course, was, the experience of my life because it was just so funny. And
I feel like the Mojo one was, the anticipation of it all.
It was, but, the payoff was pretty good, too, I thought.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I got on his Instagram story. I got on Mike
Dennis'
Instagram story.
But, also, the fact that the way we did it, where I walked, I was like, I think you know my best friend. And then I moved, and he's like, yes! He knew who we were.
He did know.
He knew me. Hi, Mojo. If you're somehow hearing this.
right, so other than Mojo, though, I'm gonna say Baron. Baron
That
was
was
really nice.
yours, but
But Baron was really nice.
he was really cute, guys, and he smelled good.
He was very cute. He was super nice.
Jen's gonna try to meet Baron again.
And I told Baron when I walked away that people that say shit about him are assholes, but he's fucking awesome.
And he smiled.
He did.
And he looked cute when he did it.
He did.
Jen, you're gonna do it again.
Smiles. I am.
And people hate him, so we might be the only ones in line.
He did. He actually had a decent line, but I think people, when they go to those things, they just want to meet everybody. They don't even care if they hate him, like him. They don't care.
Well, now they really hate him because of that whole storyline, and plus he's bald. So now, like, you and I will be probably the only ones in line.
Girl, what if he has on a suit?
What if he's got his shirt unbuttoned? Like, ever so slightly? Showing that chest tattoo?
Yeah.
Speaking of Baron Corbin, Bray Wyatt versus Baron Corbin happened a couple times this week, guys.
It did.
Bray won both times.
It's kind of interesting it's very interesting, I think.
Bray kissed his bald head. It was cute.
It's funny.
I sent Jen the video.
Oh, man.
I was like, we have to talk about this. And Bray. Let's talk about Bray, because that guy is thinning down.
He is. And he's making all these appearances at it's the Christmas tour, right?
Yeah. Not on my TV. I'm still going to say this every time.
I still think that there's some plan in the works. I just don't know what it is.
You better be at Access, whatever this plan is.
I bet he'll be on the schedule. Whether he's there, I don't know.
Yeah. And I'll be like, all right. I'll have this face too. I'll be like, I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
It'll be a good time though. We'll have several people with us this time. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Literally, people are booking sessions with us too. Like, some people are going Sunday, some people are going Saturday. Like, my brother is only going to this session with Rusev because let me tell you, he wants Rusev. Which I'm so happy that I'm going to be there to see that. Just to see my brother meet Rusev. And get a picture of those two standing next to each other.
That would be funny.
I'd be like, Eric, it's your brother! They'll probably look more related than me and Eric.
Probably.
And I'll be like, we're not related. No.
It'll be fun though. It's fun.
It'll be a good time.
It's fun when it's just us, but it'll be fun with a whole bunch of people. So.
You know. It'll be fun, like, even if, like, one of the sessions it is just us, we'll still make a good time out of it.
Yep. I think it's more fun, though, like, when you watch other people see your craziness. It's just funny.
Literally, like, when it's just us, we are, like, I don't even know. Like,
Did we ever talk about how we got interviewed for the network and then we never found out if it got put anywhere?
I don't know where that's at. I look. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. It was really interesting, though. It was cool.
Probably be in WWE 24 WrestleMania 34. Whenever that comes out.
Might be.
Whenever that comes out. That's a long title.
Mm-hmm. A lot of numbers.
But anyway. A lot of numbers. But.
All right. Okay. Getting away from the WrestleMania story. Okay. Not Bray. But your favorite or the top male wrestler in WWE
promotion,
in WWE and in any other promotion of the year.
Any promotion.
Well, two. One WWE, one.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I'm like, wait, any or okay. So in the WWE, I'm gonna go Braun Strowman.
He did have a lot happen this year.
Braun Strowman. He had a lot happen between the mixed match challenges, between his shit with Brock, which he should have won. Like, what the fuck? His shit with Roman again. Like, guys.
The Roman Braun stuff is actually pretty good.
I love. Plus, not only that, like, he's just so funny. Like, why can't they just let him be himself? Like, He's so like the thing with the cake was hilarious this year when he was like having his rampage backstage and that guy was standing there with the cake and he's like, "My cake now." That was hilarious. Like Braun fucking Strowman, guys. And you know what? I'm gonna get shit for it because people are like, "What about Seth Rollins?" Braun Strowman.
All right, other promotion then.
I think you and I are gonna have the same one, so I might have to choose an alternate.
I don't think we will.
Really? Mm-hmm. Cody Rhodes.
Which is a very good one, but not the one I was going to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Cody Rhodes.
Cody had a big year.
Cody had a huge year. Cody's starting his own thing, guys.
He won lots of titles.
He won lots of titles. The moment he won that NWA title, I cried.
It was good.
Like, when was the last time you cried during a title win?
I feel like I have. It's not been recently.
It hasn't been recently.
I cried when Dean won his.
Well, yeah, but that's been.
I know, but that's probably the last time. That's what I'm saying. Probably the last time.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And when Dean won, I didn't cry. I screamed.
I cried.
Enjoy.
I screamed and then I cried.
I maybe teared up, but I scared the dog. Anyway, Cody winning that title, like the story behind it and the lineage and the fact that Dusty and the NWA and then he goes and wins that title at his own event. Like, I got chills right now just thinking about it. Like,
That's pretty cool.
That was, and then the thing with him and the lead up to him versus Kenny.
It was a lot better than the payoff.
Yeah, the lead up to that was like insane. Mm-hmm. Like, holy crap, guys. It's nuts. And Cody has, it's been one of the, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this. One of the best years in wrestling in a very, very long time.
Lots of people have said that.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get shit.
Well, I'm sure some WWE stands are like, what about Seth Rollins? And you know what I gotta say to that? No!
Seth Rollins is great, though.
He's great, but he's not Cody.
No.
I don't see him starting his own company.
Well, he's got his own school to start. And he's opening a coffee shop.
Elite Wrestling.
I know, but I'm just saying he's doing
I don't see his dog more over than a lot of people in the WWE
Hey,
roster.
I like Kevin.
Does Kevin have a social media presence? I don't think so.
No, but I like Kevin.
Pharaoh has the money shakes. So
Pharaoh does. Pharaoh is on the new shirt.
Pharaoh's got meet and greets. Pharaoh raised $10,000 at All In for animal rescues.
He did.
I don't see Kevin walking out at wrestling events.
I would like for him to.
I agree. You know what? I'd like to see Blue come out with Dean. Because Blue is adorable.
That would be cute.
Anyway, go on.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
My non-WWE is Jay White. Because I feel like a lot has happened to him this year. He went from being... I knew who he was because I watched Ring of Honor, but I would say he was being relatively not very well known. And then he gets in NJPW and starts definitely having a presence and kind of getting people to take notice. And then he gets involved in Chaos, which is right there with Okada, which boosts your pedigree right there. And then out of nowhere, he turns into Okada and boom, he's the leader of the Bullet Club.
And also, I feel like the moment he adopted the Switchblade gimmick is the moment he took off. And let me tell you, I approve of that.
I do too. It's hot.
Holy. Like, the first time I saw that video of the Switchblade thing, I'm like, whoever this is, I want him. And then it was Jay White. I'm like, when did you grow up?
Yeah, because the last time I had seen him in Ring of Honor,
he looked so, like, young.
Like, I saw him at a show, and I was just like, I wasn't, like, taken by him or anything. And then when all this happened, it was totally different.
Like, he was always good, but he looked like he was 12.
Yeah.
And then, like, the Switchblade thing happened, and I was like, when did you grow up?
Mm-hmm.
Sir? He went from "Sir, I'll have her home by 10" to "She calls me daddy"
I love when
in
people
like
do
6
that.
months. In
He,
6 months.
he did, and now
What
he's the
the
leader of the
hell?
Bullet Club with Cody's blessing.
Yeah. And
So,
he's there with Tamatonga.
yep.
Yep.
So he would be my independent, and then for WWE, who's that best year?
I had one who I thought you were gonna say, but
For WWE, well,
yeah,
Baron has come a long way as far as
that
being
isn't who I
relevant.
was thinking.
But I'm going to say as far as being relevant, he went from being like nobody
Yes.
gave a shit about him one way or the other to everybody hating him, but they had opinion about him. Like it wasn't just like
Yeah.
they just
There
were like,
wasn't
yeah,
silence when
whatever.
he came out. Like
Exactly.
before, honestly, guys, when we've been at shows together when Baron came out, and it was completely silent other than us losing our shit.
Yeah. So at least now people have an opinion and they feel strongly that they hate him,
It's
which
gonna be
works
funny
for
at the
me.
Rumble. It's gonna be funny when he comes out at the Rumble and everybody's booing and we're just like, "Yay, Baron!"
Have you seen that meme that's like that has a picture of Bear and it says everybody booed me who because they think that I've messed up a show when the storyline is actually fake, and there's like everybody cheers the guy who actually messes up the show and the storyline's
Yes,
real. It's funny.
makes sense. Though
I'm gonna say Baron definitely, and then I feel like I have a SmackDown number.
that is not who I thought you were gonna say.
Let me think. Pete. That'll probably be my other one. Pete.
Really?
Yeah, Pete has had a really good year. He's like the longest running champ in WWE at this point.
Okay, well then, since you had two, I can name the one that I thought you were gonna say, but now I can say it.
Okay, that's fine.
Becky Lynch.
Oh, I was thinking, man, I was gonna do women in a second.
No, Becky Lynch.
I was gonna do women in a second. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing both.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck. My bad.
Well, mine was gonna be Becky too, but Pete anyway.
Okay.
Pete has had a really good year, and like the War Games match this year with him and Ricochet, and him and Ricochet's singles match earlier this year. I mean, come on.
Somebody did a gimmicked up tweet about what would you do if Finn Balor was the only one standing in the ring and then this happened and it had the Rumble countdown and then Pete's music hit. I was like, Jen and I would die.
I would lose my shit.
Jen would pass out and I would die.
I would lose my shit. Like I love Pete so much, and I
I
realize
feel
now.
bad. I feel so bad for the people sitting in front of us.
I realize now though that like he's probably not going anywhere for a while. Like, he's going to be there until UK NXT like really gets going. So I want him in regular WWE so bad.
So, are you gonna stand on the seat again when he comes out?
Probably.
You just look at the people behind. Sorry, sorry.
It's Pete Dunne. Sorry.
Sorry, it's Pete Dunne. They're like, who? It's Pete Dunne.
Oh, you can't see? Can't relate.
Oh, you can't see. I'll just turn around. Can't relate. No, you'll be on there and be like, can't relate. I'll be like, huh, Progress champion. He's got that title in his mouth. Bruiser, wait. Bruiser, wait.
Look up his matches, bitch.
Bitch.
But yes, Becky's definitely the man. So I guess she could be in the male category. She's the man. And like I said, whenever that happened, she got broken in the face, and everybody was all pissed off. I was like, it's the best thing that could have happened to her. Like that moment will forever go down as like one of the greatest moments with her, that blood on her face.
It's gonna be iconic. That photo of her standing in the crowd with that blood on her face is gonna be forever iconic.
Yeah, it was the best thing that could happen to her. And plus, it's putting her on the track to have the main event of WrestleMania. So it's the best thing that could happen for all the way around. And even last night, they did the SmackDown taping last night. And
oh my god.
She met up with Cena. She stepped to Cena with his ugly hair. And I don't know what was going on, so I saw was a little video clip, but she told Cena if he didn't stop whatever he was saying or doing or whatever, that she was going to drop, that Nikki Bella wouldn't be the only person that dropped him this year.
Yes. And then they, so extra information. I guess they had a mixed tag match with Andrade and Zelina, which, holy shit, sign me up.
Was it on TV or afterwards?
It's no, on TV.
Oh.
SmackDown this week is going to be lit.
Yeah.
And She threw him out of the ring after they won. She threw his ass out.
And then at some point she did "You Can't See Me" to him.
Yeah, and then he would like put his hand out to shake her hand, and she like went to shake it, and she's like, "You can't see me." I'm like, this bitch. What did we do so right in the world? I'm sorry, I don't see anybody else stepping to John Cena.
No.
But guys, this bitch right here, Becky Lynch, and I say bitch in the nicest way. Holy fuck. It is going down. You gotta know, like, everybody in the backstage was like, "Oh, John, don't do it." He was probably like, "Let her do it."
Yeah, definitely.
We might be wrong about John Cena. He probably is a cool guy, other than the shitty pull with Nikki Bella. He's probably a cool dude, and we probably give him a lot of shit.
He just has commitment problems.
He does. He's very anti-committal.
Probably anti-monogamy.
Yeah, he should have been very open about that.
I think he's not a monogamous person, which is fine.
But everybody needs to be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it can't just be like, "I love you, you're my everything," and then have the other person be like, "Not so much." That don't work. But anyway, other than his relationship shit, other than that, he's probably a cool dude.
Probably.
Like, you could probably go get some beers with him and have a good time.
Probably. And he didn't go to Saudi Arabia. That's a downfall of this year.
Yeah. Fucking Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
And our heroes, Daniel Bryan and John Cena, who did not go.
And they ended up giving Daniel Bryan the title. So there you go.
You know who else wasn't there? Bray Wyatt. Now,
probably another downfall of the year.
Hey, he would have gone, but they didn't ask. But you know what? We're just gonna say he wouldn't have gone because he is a good person.
Yeah, that's another downfall of 2018. No Bray.
Well, no Bray, and he got in a car accident.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But the upside, he followed me on Twitter.
That's true.
And he still does, guys. I check every so often because I am crazy.
Oh man. Okay, so
okay, if Peter Barron followed you on Twitter, you would check.
I would.
You'd be like, "Are we still good? We're still good, right?"
I would.
We're still good. Yeah, we're still
good.
So
who had the worst year? Any promotion worst year?
Oh, so we're gonna have an actual good list on like WhatCulture?
Yeah, we had a good.
Shady bitches.
Now we're gonna do people that were on TV. We're not gonna say Bray because obviously Bray got screwed over. People on television.
People on television who had a shitty year?
Yeah.
People on television who had a shitty year.
Yes.
WhatCulture?
Is that your answer?
Let that sink in. You know what I want to do? Remember when Chad Michaels was on Drag Race and she was Lady Pimp Michaels?
Yeah.
And she's like, yellow, red.
Yeah.
That's literally how, if I were to do the video, I would do it as Lady Pimp Michaels.
Are you gonna get you those little like puff things?
Yeah, the little puffs. Look, the yellow, now the red. I watched that the other day, and let me tell you, Lady Pimp Michaels is my life.
I saw that too in the
that and trying to do Taylor as Caitlyn Jenner the other night during the Snatch dating game. That shit, who lordy. Anyway, so worst person of the year, Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Rousey?
Well, Rousey at least like has a story.
Yeah.
And can stick to it. Like, okay, let's see. Nia starts the year. I'm bullied. Alexa bullies me. She fat shames me. Then
I didn't like that story though.
But then she becomes the bully. Then she goes back to being bullied. Then she becomes the ultimate bully.
Then she hurts Becky, and then she's that rides on that forever.
Yeah.
And then she claims that she's responsible for Zelina and Alistair getting married because she took Zelina out and deleted that off of Twitter.
I wanted Alistair to be like, bitch, shut up.
Becky's boyfriend, Ember's husband. There's another. Oh, was it Sasha? No, somebody else's man. All called her out on Twitter.
Yeah, they're like, shut the fuck up. Like, people are done with her shit.
Yep.
And then, people say that Total Bellas is fake, but part of me feels like one of the parts that happened isn't really faked because she was meddling in Murphy and Alexa's relationship. Like, they were like, because they're engaged, but they're really like low key. They don't want to like, they're low key. They're not rushing anything. They're just happy the way they are, guys. Like, they're engaged. They're not rushing anything. They're just happy the way they are. They got their pig, their dogs, their house. Murphy's doing great. That's another one who glow up of the year, Murphy.
Yeah.
Murphy.
And right Ali.
Yeah.
Ali.
Fuck all the cruiserweights. Anyway. So.
She took Alexa out too.
Yeah, she took Alexa out. But. Like, she was trying to pressure Alexa to plan a wedding.
Yeah.
That she did not want to plan. And even Murphy was like, hey, like, don't. And ever since then, like, shit's been really tense between them. Like, even Murphy doesn't interact with her.
Well, apparently her and Nia have made up, though, because they posted a video of them.
But apparently now they've made up. But you can tell, like, Murphy's still not interacting with her.
Right.
So I think he got really, like, he literally looked pissed. He was like, she literally was using the fact that he is on a green card. He's basically on, like, an employment visa. Because he works for the WWE. And he's from Australia. He's on a work visa. So she's like, if they fire you, like, he was worried at the time that he was going to get fired because NXT wasn't really using him. Mm-hmm. So he's like, if I get fired, I might have to go back to Australia. And she's like, that means you need to marry him. And Alexa's like, no, like, we'd figure it out if it happened. Like, it's not, like, they weren't too worried about it.
Right.
Like, Murphy was just saying, hey, if it happens, like, it's going to happen and we'll all figure it out. She's like, no, you need to marry him. You need to go plan this wedding. Like, that gave me a bad taste. And then, like, the bullying thing, they made Alexa out to be the bad person. But really, like, Alexa was right in the end. Not only on screen, but off, because she's like, Nia's the biggest bully. Turns out, she's not wrong.
No. She's not. Like, she even ran down Ronda, didn't she? And I didn't like what she said about Ronda. I don't remember what it was.
Like, we don't like Ronda, but the shit she said about Ronda, we're like, no,
like, that's
honey. And then today, she's like, WWE posted a picture about, like, 2018, a year for women. And it had, I will say, it did only have women who were white. And for me, I feel like there should have been a woman on there. Like Naomi or Ember or Bianca Belair. Yeah, a woman of color should have been on there. But Nia's like, why isn't there a woman of color? Why isn't there? And I'm like, is it because there's a woman of color not on there, or is it because you're not on there? Because you're the only one making a stink. I don't see Naomi. I don't see Bianca. I don't see Ember. I don't see anybody else. But you, who's not working hard, who's sitting here banking on the fact that you broke somebody's face and gave somebody else a concussion, complaining. Because that's all you do is complain. So now you're complaining and using race about it. That's kind of how I see it.
That's true.
Like, everybody else was like, I don't think it was your year, honey.
No.
Like, even if you agree, like, I totally agree. There should be, like, put Naomi on there. Put Ember. Like, Naomi won the women's WrestleMania Battle Royal. Put her on there. Put Ember on there because she got called up. Asuka wasn't on there. Put Asuka on there. Like,
or Zelina.
Zelina wasn't on there. You know what? Mickie James, she's a Native American. Put her on there. Like, There are so many women that could be on there, but you're the only one who's stepping up and putting this shit out in the public and saying like all this shit. Yeah, we agree, but you're putting this as, it's kind of coming off as, why am I not on there?
Well, yeah.
Why am I not on there? Well, you know what, Naya? Because you broke people's faces, honey. You don't deserve to be on there. Like,
You don't know how to handle yourself on social media at all.
You're a fucking bull in a china shop. That's why you're not on there. That is why. Like, literally, that's why. And yeah, and honestly, that is a big issue. And I feel like, yeah, that is an issue. I really do. But
Alicia Fox.
Yeah, Alicia Fox. Even though she hasn't had a big year, but yeah, put her on there.
But have you noticed though that when they were at Evolution, how all the African American girls took a picture together backstage and talking about what a big moment it was for all them? Do you notice Nia was the one not in the picture?
Yeah.
Because everybody else, it was Alicia, it was Ember, Naomi, Sasha, and Bianca.
Yeah.
No, Nia.
That's another one. Put Sasha in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand. You notice Nia, the only time she literally gets on there, she's just like, oh my god, I'm complaining. Everything sucks. Honey, it's not anything else. It's you.
She apparently has a bad attitude.
Fuck, put Tamina in there. She at least puts the work in.
Can we bring up what you've already brought up not that long ago about that video where she's trying to look sexy?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You
not
haven't
fat
seen that.
shaming, but that is disgusting.
I'm not fat shaming at all. I just think it's gross. Like, it's just, no. Like,
no, I agree.
I would say it if it was a skinny woman that was dressed like that doing that. I would say the same thing.
Like, honestly, guys, yeah, we post thirst trap pictures. Like, even Rebby posted one the other day. But, like, Rebby looking sexy is totally different than, like, oh, look at my tits.
But also, like, Rebby's caption was, like, funny. She's like, this is, like, totally unedited, and it's totally not a thirst trap picture. Like, she was, like, making a joke about it. Like, she wasn't.
Yeah, it was a joke. Like, Nia was serious.
Yeah. And I don't have big boobs, so I don't guess I should speak for that. But I feel like if you're gonna do something like that, you need to have some sort of support on your boobs. That's my opinion.
Okay, I have a crop top on right now, and I have a bra on with it.
Right.
Like,
I mean, this was a bikini top, but at the same time, it was like, okay. I can't say anything because I don't have boobs. I don't have to worry about that issue. But
as a woman who is endowed at the top area, there's bikini tops you can buy that have support. It's at Target for $20. I feel like you got $20 to throw at the problem, Nia.
But don't you feel like though you would look better if you wore that? Like you don't need like it just looks bad.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I prefer buying bikini tops with support. Like,
yeah,
literally, if you don't, it looks like your boobs are down at your belly button.
Yeah, and that's what this looks like.
Yes, like, for me personally, if I'm gonna go take Instagram pictures, I'm not doing it in a bikini top that's like
support.
Hello. Like, even the ones I get on Hot Topic that don't have like the underwire are still like supportive.
I think the ones that tie behind your neck, like when I'm trying, since I don't have a lot, if I'm trying to like pull it up and make it look like I do, the kind that you tie behind your neck, the halters, is that what they're called?
Yes.
Like, I feel like that helps support them because it's still like tugging them up. Like, there's things you can do.
She has something kind of like that, but like it wasn't tight enough.
No.
No, she had it like loose.
Yeah.
Which, like, I've posted some thirst trap pictures on Instagram in a bikini top, so I can't say like, oh shit, she's a slut, because I've done.
I don't think she's a slut. I just think it was very tasteless. I think the way she did it.
There's a way to do it that's tasteful. Like, if I look at the pictures of when you were here and we posted the ones in our bathing suits, we didn't have that problem.
I mean, and we weren't dancing like with our hand between our legs.
No, we weren't like, oh, look at me, I'm a sexy bitch.
No. And
like, we weren't doing
not that there's anything wrong with that. I just feel like it was it was an inappropriate, weird video. I don't
Like
know how to
there
describe it.
is a way to do it and look like good and not
There's a way to do it and look confident, and there's a way to do it and look attention seeking.
like look like oh, look at me, clout chaser. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Naya's a clout chaser. You know why? She chases the Rock's clout every day because he's my cousin, y'all. And she chases Paige's because we're best friends, y'all. And literally, it's like, who can make me famous?
Sure.
What is she gonna fuck John Cena next?
No, it's not saying it. However, not. I'm not saying for any particular reason John Cena wouldn't have her.
Like, no, seriously though, like, is that her MO now? Like, I'm just gonna fuck somebody and make me famous? Like, because literally, she's chasing everybody's fame. What is she gonna do when Paige has that movie come out?
She's probably said something to Alexa about her fucking her way to the top. I bet you she said something.
Oh yeah, that she said that before. She's like, at least I didn't sleep my way to the top. But who uses her cousin's name to get into the company and get through NXT quicker and get through the top so The Rock's mom can show up at WrestleMania? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, you weren't on your knees, but you sure use that name. You know who doesn't use their name? Bo, Bray. You know who else doesn't? Curtis Axel.
No.
Charlotte does, but you know what? She fucking works for her shit. She doesn't break people's faces.
Charlotte can back it up.
Yeah. Charlotte can at least back it up. Roman actually can back it up, even though you guys know we're an anti-Roman podcast sometimes, but as of late we haven't been because, we want him to get better.
He's not. He's an athlete. He's an athlete.
He's an athlete. He can at least back it up. The Usos, they can back it up. Naya, I haven't seen you back anything up. Tamina can back it up. Where have you been, honey? Where have you been? You know who else can back it up? Tama Tonga. He's fucking Haku's son. Haku could kill you. I hope Haku's there. I want to meet Haku at the block party.
Oh, that's another thing we talked about. Block party, Book Club block party has been announced. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just went on a rant about how terrible Naya is.
My worst.
We just literally went on a rant about how sucky Nia Jax is.
The worst thing of the year.
And mind you, we used to support her too.
Mm-hmm.
We were supporters, and not anymore.
I feel like Lana is just the obvious choice. And aside from the fact that she hasn't gotten any better, they haven't put her on TV, but she does wrestle on the house shows.
I have another choice too, but it's another woman, and I feel bad for dragging women so much.
She hasn't gotten any better. And
okay, I have one worse. I have one worse than Lana.
Who?
Mandy Rose.
Oh God, yeah. But you know what? I gave Mandy credit a few weeks ago, and I'm still going to give her credit. She's not bad on the mic.
Hey, until you get the storyline for next week, which is a sexting storyline.
And I hate that. Because
like, let's break up Naomi and Jimmy's marriage by fucking a sexting storyline.
Like, I get that they want to bring real life into stuff because it makes it. I get the whole reasoning behind it, but at the same time, I'm like, what did Jimmy and Naomi do to you?
Bitch, get prepared for seeing Mandy Rose in a towel on SmackDown.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's something I didn't want to see.
But like I said, I will give her credit.
Speaking of clout chasers.
Yeah. But she's not bad on the mic, but I don't like her. She can't wrestle.
She's a terrible person. She's a terrible person, too.
I just am saying she can't wrestle, and I don't like her attitude.
Yeah.
But I will give her the mic credit. She's not bad.
Literally, though, like, for all of you people who think that we hate Rhonda so much, look, Rhonda wasn't even on our list. No. She's
Rhonda
up there.
Jacob is.
Oh, girl. She not Jeffree Star approved.
No, and I love how Alexa pointed it out, too.
When she said that, we were opening Christmas gifts, and when she said that, my brother's wife and I were just like, yes, 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 yes.
I just love that everybody
It's
knows it.
beautiful.
Like, why do they keep doing her like that? Like, she's not ugly. She's not pretty to me, but she's not ugly, and like that just makes her look god awful. Like, I just don't understand it.
Here's what I don't understand is she like goes out there like that.
You would think she herself would be like, no, this is
Like
ugly.
she wouldn't look in the mirror and be like, "Oh, hey, that's
I
a
mean,
lot."
she's had photos, she like really like swimsuit photos. She's all kinds of things before. You can't tell me she don't know what looks good and what doesn't.
Like this is what I don't get. Is like she can't look in the mirror and be like, "Hey guys, let's tone down the eye makeup a little bit." Cuz she has her own beauty team. She doesn't use the glam squad.
It's horrible. Use
Like
the glam squad.
whoever it is, like I give the glam squad shit because they aren't the greatest. Like they really aren't that great. Because there's been some times where I've been like, you didn't blend that out at all. You literally just slapped some shit on their eyes and called it a day. But like compared to Rhonda's beauty team, they're like fucking Jeffree Star approved.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
So we'll put Rhonda's makeup on the list.
Rhonda's makeup. Terrible. And her ring gear. Her ring gear's.
Yeah.
My dad saw her ring gear and was like, oh, that looks like a moose knuckle. I'm like, Dad! Holy shit. I didn't think about it before though. Like and it's always like her nipples are always down at her rib cage and they're always about to come out.
I don't know about that, but
if I were her, I would go get a nice set of pants. You know what? Call up your friend Shayna Baszler. Call her up and say, "Hey Shayna, I know we can't trade makeup secrets, but tell me where you buy your ring gear."
You know, I think she would even look good in like some like kind of leather looking pants.
That's what Shayna wears. That's why I said call up your friend Shayna.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said call up Shayna and be like Shayna has some that are like tights and then some are like those like leathery with like the little straps kind of. So I'm like,
oh no,
call
like
up your friend. Yeah. But like her tights aren't like Rhonda's where they're like they actually fit right, but like they're the long tights.
I say yeah, definitely long leather looking leggings.
Yeah,
tights.
So call up your friend, call up your buddy there, and see where she gets her shit. Like Shayna has like I don't like Shayna at all, guys. I do not like her, but I can at least give her one thing over Rhonda. She at least can dress appropriately, and she doesn't have like fucking raccoon eyes.
I think Rhonda would look good too in like some kind of a top, maybe black to go with the pants that has some sort of support in it, and then wearing one of her shirts cut up.
Yes.
But you know, she had her shirt cut up a while back on that pay-per-view and it looked horrible, but I guarantee you, like, whoever did it was an idiot. I think cutting it like how Becky cuts her shirt, so she just cut the big sleeve out on the sides.
You know what it is? She probably hired somebody from her beauty team to cut up the shirt, and look what happened.
It was horrible. Just cut the sleeves out like Becky. I think she would look fine.
Call that Sandra lady who makes all of the stuff. She even makes Brandy stuff. She makes Brandy stuff, so you know she's good. Because Brandy always looks fucking amazing. Call her up and have her make your shit.
Yeah. I mean, even that though. Cut the sleeves off your shirt. Wear like imported black bikini looking thing.
Like Sandra is the one who does like Nikki and Bree's stuff. Like how they cut their shirts and everything. She's the one who does that. So I'm like, call her up. She's backstage. You could call her up and just be like, hey, friend, buddy, what's up?
By the way, we gotta figure out a way how to cut up my AJ Lee shirt.
I got you. I can cut it up like my Marty one.
No, I have to have like the little cuts on the arms or the cuts that run like this. Okay.
I know my Marty one. The back is cut like the one how you need to have the arms.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need it all over.
Yeah. Okay. I can take a picture of the back of my Marty shirt and show you, but the back I actually did the cuts across the back.
Okay. Well, that's what I need on the arms and across.
It's actually really easy to do. I was surprised. Literally, it's like 2 cuts, and then you just like pull the shirt until it's like fringed enough.
Oh yeah,
Like
we
super
gotta do
easy.
that.
Yeah. It's literally, I was overthinking it when I was doing it. Because I'm like, that's impossible. And I was like, that's it? Literally like 2 cuts, and then you just pull the shirt. Apparently, that's it.
Good to know.
Yeah. So this whole shirt cutting thing, we were totally overthinking it.
I've never thought about. I've never done anything that looks that complicated.
Because my Marty one turned out really cute. Because it's got like the little Bullet Club thing on the sleeve, and it's really cute. I love my Marty one. So yeah, we could do that. But anyway, yeah. So maybe Rhonda's people are just overthinking the shirt cutting, and they need to watch a YouTube tutorial.
They make up the whole outfit.
Yeah,
she's a stylist,
like a good one.
A good one.
Or you just use who the WWE has, because they don't fuck up a lot, guys. Like sometimes they do, but a lot of times the women look beautiful. Like
if you get up close, you can see some problems, but overall, they look fine. Charlotte always looks good. Becky always looks good.
Yeah, the Iconics.
The Iconics look good. Mickey James always looks good.
Mickey looks incredible. You know what? She's not a great wrestler, but Lana looks incredible.
Lana looks good. Mandy, I don't like her, but Mandy looks good.
Naomi, Sonya Deville. Like, literally, there's enough women out there that I'm just like, you can't use who they got, because they literally, most of the time, they're pretty on point with what they got. Like, they unfortunately know what they're doing. And if you look at Brandy Rhodes, do you see her outfits? Call that Sandra lady. Come on, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Like, that red, white, and blue jumpsuit that she wore with Cody when he had the matching tights at an All In. That.
Oh, no. I liked the toxic outfit.
Yeah. I think she made that one, too.
Yeah, she did.
She did. I think Sandra did the flip one where she had the camouflage. She did the red, white, and blue, and then she did the toxic one. But because she makes Brandy actually posts when she makes the outfits. So you'll see when she makes it. And I'm just like the camouflage one, I was like, I need that. That's actually really cute. And I'm not a camouflage fan.
I want the toxic outfit.
Can we sign up? Like that right there was the second she walked out, and then I was like, oh my God, look at her.
And I want whoever does her skin.
Right?
Yeah.
Who
she's
is all
her legs are always look good. Like I want to know what her beauty regimen is.
That would literally be us. We'd be like, so who does your facials? Who's your dermatologist?
How do you make your legs look like that?
Yeah. Can we just be like you?
I want to know all your beauty secrets, please.
Yeah. Well, Micah Rotunda is starting her own podcast, and she's becoming a personal trainer, and she's like, if anybody wants to be a client, I'm like, if only I lived there. I totally would. I feel like she would be a really good personal trainer, even though we'd probably go at it.
That's the thing.
She would be super positive, and I'd be like, shut up.
Yeah, you would.
Guys, I don't know if you knew this. I'm not super positive.
No. You're really not.
I'm not. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Literally, I'm not. Yeah, so good times.
Favorite match of the year. In one WWE and one not.
Okay.
See, this is on the fly. We normally plan. We didn't plan this time, so.
We didn't plan. I only planned one thing, and that was the last thing we talked about last week, was who we would want to meet. Oh, who we want to kiss at midnight, who wasn't on our who we would kiss under the mistletoe. So it was the only one I planned. Anyway, this one, match of the year. Independent. That one's easy. Cody versus Nick Aldis for the NWA title. The first match at All In, not the rematch. The rematch was good, though. But that match, again, I still get chills thinking about that match, and I'll still go back and watch that match.
It was good.
Because, like, literally piece by piece, everything was perfect. The fact that Cody came down with, like, DDP and everybody, and then, like, Nick came down with his people, and then the dog was there, and, like, everybody was there, and then Brandy got involved, and, so good. And then at the end, when he won and he stood there and he just held the belt and was crying, I was crying. He was crying. Brandy cried. My friend who was in the arena was crying. Like,
it was a crying good time.
It was a crying good time. But, like, again, I don't know. And then not only that, but the lead up with the whole 10 pounds of gold. I can still go back and watch 10 pounds of gold and watch the promo video that they put out. In that promo video, literally just ripped my heart out of my chest.
The video is good.
That video, holy shit. If you want to cry, because that video made me cry too. Like, I don't know if I'm just emotional, but I cried watching that video.
Yeah.
That was, oh my God. But that whole saga of Nick versus Cody was...
It was good.
My heart. But I have a second runner-up to that, too. And this was recent. Ladder Wars at Final Battle. And it was SoCal Uncensored versus the Young Bucks versus the Briscoes. And let me just tell you, those three teams and Ladder Wars, you know is going to be a good match.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Holy crap, it was good. Like, at one point, I thought, like, Matt was dead. I thought Nick died at one point. Like, and the thing is, like, you knew who was going to win because you knew, like, SoCal Uncensored, you knew that they were leaving, and you knew the Young Bucks were leaving. But, like, still they went out there and put on, like, a hell of a match. Like, even the fact that you know they weren't going to win, you knew the Briscoes were staying and that they were going to win the titles, and, you know, it was still, like, still so good. Like, literally, it topped any match WWE has put on all year. Like, even NXT. And that's saying something, because that match was incredible.
My turn.
Oh, WWE? Am I doing WWE right now too? Okay.
Yeah.
Surprise. These are gonna be not a surprise. My match of the year is Becky versus Charlotte at Evolution.
That's one of my two.
Yes. And that match was so good. Like, holy shit. I knew they could do it. Like, it wasn't like I was sitting there going, yeah, they can't do it.
Oh, you weren't Meltzer? Who thinks
I wasn't Meltzer. I wasn't those stupid fans who were like, they could never do it. What the fuck? No. Like, I knew they could do it. They were fucking amazing. Like, there was just one botch, which, again, this is something Charlotte has botched before. But hey, like, it's like I almost forgot about that 5 minutes after. Like, it wasn't something where I was like, oh, look at what Charlotte, like, when she did it during the Hell in the Cell match, that was, like, literally the thing that stuck in my mind was like, oh, she didn't get the table to work. Stupid Charlotte. Like, I literally, in my mind, I'm like, why would she do that? But, like, this time, the thing that really irked me, though, was, like, the fact that she tried to go for it again. I was just like, don't do that. Otherwise, everything else was perfect. Hi, dogs. And my runner-up, I'm going to have a runner-up, too, because I don't care. It was the ladder match for the North American title at NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
That was very good.
Very good.
And Adam won.
But
so it's perfect.
Y'all know I have a spot in my heart for the Ultimate Deletion.
That's true.
Literally, though, I don't see that as a match as I see that as an extravaganza.
I was about to say, I don't think of it
That is not a match. That is a good fucking time. Literally, guys, I was the only one pumped about it, I think. Like, I had a countdown going on.
I think a lot of people ended up liking it though, that were into the whole broken universe thing.
I think you had to really get it. I'm getting Jen to watch the Broken Universe, guys.
Oh my
Like,
god.
but here's
Can
the
I
thing
just
is
like it
like,
by proxy?
I think if you and I were in the same room watching it, I think it like you watching it alone might not make as much sense without somebody sitting there going, "This is why this happened." Like
That's true.
if you only watched one, we could watch Delete or Decay because I feel like that was like the one followed by the Final Deletion. Like Final Deletion was amazing, but Delete or Decay I feel like personally is my favorite. But the Final Deletion though, like in total is like that's Maxwell's first birthday. Like, oh my god. And then from there it just gets funny because Matt is just fucking hilarious. And I feel like WWE really missed out on that. Like
Yeah.
that's what really upsets me is like I still go back and watch the whole series through because it was that good. Like I don't know much of wrestling from the past like 10 years that I can sit down and watch a storyline the whole way through. And that's like the only one that I could sit there and be like, sit down, turn on YouTube and watch everything. And they're 20-minute segments. They're not like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No, they're 20-minute segments of me sitting there watching everything and still like knowing what's going to happen and still laughing hysterically because Matt will say like Young Bucks newsletter, I don't like rap music, and laughing hysterically because it's so stupid, but it's funny. And I think that's what a lot of people don't get is people are like, oh, that was, yeah, it's campy. You have to, like, literally, that's like people who don't like drag queens. They're like, that's too campy. Well, it's a man in a wig. Like, when people are like, oh, the Final Deletion, too campy. It's two men on a lawnmower saying mower of lawns. What the fuck are you thinking is gonna happen? Like, this is not a serious moment here. Like, it's never meant to be serious. Like, even Matt and Rebby have said that. It's never meant to be like, oh, it's a serious moment. Like, it's fucking camp. It's funny. Like, it's not meant to be this serious thing that people come up with. Like, and I feel like people take it way too seriously. And that's what really gets it.
I guess it is.
No, like, not you, but like other people online, they're like, why would they put that on Raw? Like, and honestly, if you go back to the beginnings of wrestling, it was all a circus. It was a show. It was a camp. Like, it's camp, guys. It was a sideshow. It was a freak show. And you're sitting here taking it that serious. Like, come on. We can't all have 7-star matches with Meltzer. We can't all look like Finn Balor. Like, it's camp. It's funny. It's an escape. Like, literally, you don't think about your problems because you're just like Matt sitting there acting like he's got amnesia and having an ice cream social. Come on. Like, I'm not. Come on. So, yes. Wasn't the best match, but that would be my moment of the year. And it actually did make the WWE's list of best matches of the year at number 25. So, it would be in my top 10, though.
I totally
just because, like, for the value, the camp value of it all, and like my enjoyment, yes, it would be in my top 10.
I totally thought of my indie match and I've totally blanked out.
Good job. Good job. I hope you all enjoyed my essay on the Broken Universe.
It was a very good dissertation.
I'm gonna have a TED talk about it.
Okay, so I can't remember what my other one was, but my WWE one, if we're including NXT, was Ricochet versus Pete.
Huzzah!
It was really, really, really good. I've watched that match over several times. I don't normally do that, like, ever. And I watched it a couple times. Like, I even, like, snapped part of it and put on my Snapchat and, like, had captions. I was like, it was so good. It's so good. Like, they work really, really well together because even in War Games, they worked really well together. They just work really good off of each other.
I was going to say, the only thing is I would take War Games over it. But I
wouldn't.
Again, enjoy War Games matches. Like,
yeah, I mean, it was good.
the match structure of War Games, and plus I feel like
Right.
the amount, like the story behind War Games where Pete was hurt and then they locked him in the cage and Pete was trying to get out of the cage, like the whole story had me like sucked in. Like I
Yeah. Oh,
was
it was good. Yeah.
like the whole time I was just like, get out, Pete! Get out of the cage! And then at
I
one
had
point I was
faith
like,
in him.
Pete's gonna kill you!
I had faith in him. But yeah, that was really, really good. But I just like the one-on-one. I like that a lot. As far as like match, like
No, the
actual like
one-on-one was
wrestling.
good, but yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could remember what my indie match was. It was good. Damn it.
See. Did it have the Young Bucks in it? Did it have
No.
Kenny? Did it have Cody? Did it have Marty? Did it have Hangman? Did it have Joey Janela? Did it have... Do you just want me to keep naming people?
Yeah, because maybe it'll come to me.
The Briscoes, Dalton Castle, Ibushi, Jay White, Tamatonga. Oh my
Damn
God.
it.
I don't know, but
Why
my
can I
face
not
is...
think of it?
I don't know, but I have to hold my face to the rest of this list now. Joey Ryan.
No.
I love Joey Ryan though, guys.
I had it in my head. Like I was sitting here when you were talking about all that, and I thought of like what it was, and now I can't. And then I started paying more attention to what you're saying, and I completely lost it.
She loves my TED Talk.
I do, but I can't. Damn it.
Ring of Honor, New Japan.
I think it was New Japan, but
Okay, so that does narrow it down.
yeah,
Was it a main event match?
I don't think so.
Oh. You know, this is totally off the topic, but you know what was a really good match and we did not bring it up?
No,
Hangman versus Ibushi at Supercard of Honor.
that was good.
That was a really good match. That was like match of the night.
It was for sure.
That and the ladder match.
Yeah, the ladder match was really good too.
And even though people left, Marty versus Dalton Castle was really good too. I love Dalton Castle though, and I love Marty, so
I fucking give up. I feel like it was at that one, the last one they did in California, with New Japan and ROH. But
was it for the U.S. title, the North American title? Carrot, do you want me to pull up the card?
I want to keep saying I want to say it was Cody and Juice, but I don't think it was.
I can pull up the card.
Okay.
I feel like no, Cody and Juice is happening next week.
That's a rematch. Cody beat Juice at the one in California, or Las Vegas, or wherever it was.
It wasn't Vegas. It was LA.
Nothing.
Long Beach.
What was it? I feel like it was at that show, though.
Here, let me pull it up.
Okay, good.
I will name off the card, and then you can tell me yes or no. It was the one in September, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Was it Flip, Chris Sabin, and Jeff Cobb versus Chucky T, Beretta, and Goto?
No.
Okay. Was it Jay White and Gato versus Tanahashi and Kushida?
No.
Will Ospreay and Marty?
Yes.
Yay!
That's it.
Funny thing is, I named Marty and you said no.
I know you did, but when you said Will Ospreay, it made me think of it. Yes, that was it.
That was such a good match.
I love Ospreay though. And like
Those
Marty held
two-
his fucking own, man. I didn't think
those
Marty
two
would
together-
but he did.
I knew he would because they've wrestled together before. But those two together, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. He's good.
I could watch them fight forever.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Will and the... Can I just say another moment of the year when Will and B got the pugs? Oh, let me tell you, I was behind that shit. I was tweeting pugs for B, and then it happened.
Well, another moment of the year is Petey's a daddy now.
He is. He's literally a dad.
He's literally a dad. Yeah.
Literally a dad, and she's so cute. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I love her.
Lots of babies this year.
And he named her.
Did he?
Yes. She said that she had the epidural and she was really tired and everything, and she said, okay, you could just pick the name, and he named her Emmy. I was like, oh. Oh, my heart. Guys, let me just tell you, when a man has a baby and I see a man be a dad, that makes my ovaries explode.
I think he does that for a lot of women.
Oh,
Not me,
oh,
but a lot of women. Yeah.
I know. Well, I know not you, but for me, who lordy. That's because Jen knows. Jen knows that I'm like, yep,
Baby crazy.
I am. I totally am. Don't you know? Anyway,
I do.
yeah. So that right there. Plus, like her pregnancy, I'd always check in and be like, "Is she okay? Is everything good?" Because they're young. They're young, getting started in the world, and I'm just like, oh. And then I was like,
And I
if we
like
got
how
a
Emmy sounds like Jimmy. I think it's cute.
right. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and not only that, but Birdie and Monroe, those two,
And Moon.
and Freddie Moon. Freddie
Mm-hmm.
Moon looks just like her mom, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And Monroe smiled when she saw Santa. She didn't cry because she knew he was going to bring her gifts. I love that kid. And it looks just like the Miz.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz's twin. Looks like nothing like Maurice.
Not yet.
So far, it's still like when she was born, I was like, oh, she kind of looks like the Miz. And then the older she gets, I'm like, okay, you're really looking like the Miz now, honey. What if she never looks like Maurice? What if she just grows up and looks like the female Miz?
That would be horrible.
That would be funny.
It would not be funny if you were her.
Though, he's not that bad looking. So.
No, he's not, but still, Maurice is her mother.
I know. But, like, that's the thing, though, is, like, that's another thing that happened in New Orleans. We were watching WWE 24 for Raw 25, and there was one shot of The Miz, and he was walking around with no shirt on, and we're like, he is strangely attractive right there. That had never happened before in our lives.
No, never.
And we were like, excuse me, sir?
I don't think it's hardly happened since with him. Every now and then.
He'll have a look. Like, on Miz and Mrs., it happens more than on WWE TV. Because on Miz and Mrs., he's so funny. He's, like, funny and... Like, the baby shower cake incident was hilarious. Like, he had it in the back of his Jeep, and it, like, he hit the brakes, and it just topples over, and instead of, like, getting all upset, he goes and just buys a new cake, because he knew Maurice would want the cake. That was an expensive cake, too. Yeah. And Drew was at the baby shower. I mean, that alone is a reason enough to watch the episode.
If Drew is at your baby shower, that alone is enough to invite the whole town. Like, look who's at my baby
shower. If Drew was at my baby shower, I'd be calling Jen. We'd just be sitting at the table staring at him.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like, I brought you a gift. I'd be like, your presence is a gift enough.
I'd be like, so, babies.
What do you think?
You're like, I don't think you want to have a baby.
You're like, I don't want one, but if you want one,
you want to go make
I'd be a baby? Like, I want more than one.
Like, well, you're pregnant right now. Shut up.
I want like 4, so let's get cooking.
Okay, so this week is Wrestle Kingdom too.
It is, and I'm having brunch for dinner at my brother's house for it.
There you go.
Right? My mom and dad got him a Star Wars waffle maker that makes a Death Star waffle. So they're going to make, and they got Star Wars kitchen stuff because they like Star Wars. I don't get it, but okay. But so we're going to have brunch for dinner, and we're going to have mimosas and bacon because, bacon's delicious. And it's going to be good.
So
I might bring a little rosé.
There you go. Everything's better with rosé.
I got some rosé for our room for when you get here.
I still think we should pregame in our room.
I was planning on it.
Yeah. Just invite everybody that we know that's in Phoenix. Hey!
Everybody that we know. If you're not I know, if you're not on the guest list, don't think about it. I don't want any, like, random listeners of this podcast to just show up and be like, hey, I listened to the podcast. We'll be like, how did you find us?
No, this would be, like, your brother and his wife, and Alex, and his wife, and Andrew, and Noah will be there. So. Yeah. Oh, Andrew and Tim, I didn't know they were coming. So.
Yeah, Tim's coming, too. They're actually they don't get in until Saturday, so they're gonna go to Access with us on Sunday.
So that's how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 9 people.
I know.
It's a pregame.
It's a definite party.
Yeah.
And anybody else we meet along the way. You know what? There's actually somebody from Twitter too that I follow who's really nice. So she, and the funny thing is her birthday. So the 27th is the Rumble. The 30th is the New Japan event in LA, and she's going to both.
Oh, cool.
And I'm like, what? So
yeah, she can come too. Yeah, so that'll be 10.
Too. That's 10. Like, shit, there's people, like, there's going to be people, if I find out who's coming, like, more people, I'm going to be like, you can come too.
Yeah. Like, we need something besides rosé, though.
Well, yeah, but.
And we need to have something we can, like, all toast to.
Girl, we might just drink the rosé before the pregame.
That's true.
The rosé may be gone before that.
I'll buy some Fireball.
Yeah, from Costco. Yeah. From Costco.
We'll have
I got
Fireball.
A Costco card. Hey, I got a Costco card. We could do this.
We'll have Fireball. We'll have rosé. We'll make mimosas. Vodka. We can have some kind of vodka or whiskey. Yeah, whiskey and Coke. Yeah.
Gotta have Diet Coke.
Bro, we can pregame before that. We can pregame before NXT. Are they all going to NXT too?
Andrew and Tim don't get in town in time. So.
Okay. But everybody else, is everybody else going or just your brother?
Yeah, everybody else is going.
Do that pregame before. We could have a pregame all weekend.
We could pregame the whole shit show town party, but before every access
before we go out.
Before access every day. Not at 8
We can pregame before we go out to the bars. We'll go out to the bars Saturday and Sunday night.
Yeah, guys.
Right.
There's gonna be a lot of shit happening.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of shit.
Okay, so last question before we go. Under the mistletoe. At
midnight.
At midnight, yes.
Okay, and it can't be who we selected before?
No.
None of the 3 that we selected before?
Nope.
Alright.
Somebody unconventional for you.
I know. Okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
Aleister Black.
Oh! That's not unconventional! Are you serious?
I already selected him before.
I said somebody unconventional. Like when I picked Heath Slater, that was unconventional.
Bitch. I hate you.
Okay, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because now I gotta think.
Okay, well, my unconventional. We can have one of each. My unconventional is Eric Young.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I think he'd be a good time. I think he'd be funny. I think he's somewhat attractive.
No, this is my thinking face. Not at Eric Young. I'm just like.
Eric Young would be my unconventional. My conventional that I didn't mention last time. AJ.
Okay.
Or Shane.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, now decision. Who would want Shane?
Triple kiss. Hey,
Shane.
They got some bad blood, so you could always triple kiss it out.
I'll do Shane. Shane and Eric Young. That's my two. Although I want Eric Young first, and then he can go away, and I'll stay with Shane for the rest of the night.
So my conventional one is the Aleister Black.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one, don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. This is the look of blank. Mark Haskins.
That's not unconventional.
It is.
He's your type.
What if I said I wanted Mark Haskins?
He's your type.
He's thin.
He's your type.
How's Mark Haskins my type?
He's like all grungy and has the long hair and like all. Oh, come on.
Well, fuck, that takes out like half the population.
Well, you need to find somebody that's in the clean cut population.
Fuck me.
Well, no, just kissing.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, come on, there's lots to pick from. And you can't say Finn because I know you like Finn.
I wasn't going to.
Okay, good.
Do you see this face? I don't know.
Somebody clean. Who's in a clean cut? It's.
See, Jen's just gonna have to start naming off names. I don't know.
Seth.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
No.
Oh, see, I said sure and you said no.
You did not say that like you meant it.
Oh my god. Do you see what I deal with, people?
Who's somebody that we never talk about?
I don't know, but I just, guys, this is.
I thought you were prepared for this.
Well, I was prepared with Aleister Black.
But you knew that wasn't a good answer.
Okay, fine. Nick Jackson.
I know you like Nick Jackson.
Matt Jackson.
No.
Hangman Page.
That's no surprise. Everyone wants Hangman Page.
He's hung.
Exactly.
Kenny Omega.
Okay, I'll take that one.
There we go. Happy?
Kenny and Ibushi?
I don't want to kiss Ibushi. I'd kiss his cheek. I'd kiss his cheek.
I bet he's a surprise.
Kenny, I feel like it'd be like a nice kiss on the lips.
I feel like Ibushi would be a surprise. I think you might be surprised.
I'm good.
I bet he's got a talented mouth. That's all I'm saying.
I'm good. What if I'm wrong and they don't want to kiss me?
No, this is begging you, trying to get you to kiss them. Who would you want begging?
I've already named who I'd want. Guys, do you see? Like, I have a type, and Jen wants me to go outside the type, and I'm going outside the type, and now it's like too much.
Because if we sit here and we do our type, it'll be the same people every time.
No, I said somebody different.
You say Aleister Black all the time.
I did not. No. And then I said Nick Jackson, and you said no. And I said
because you stole Nick Jackson from me.
I did not. You have 27 husbands.
He was on the list.
Oh my god. If I was going off of your list, fucking, it'd be nobody.
That's not true. I don't have Bray on my list out of respect.
See?
I don't have Strowman on my list.
Because you don't like bearded woodsmen.
I like bearded men.
I said woodsmen, not men.
They're not woodsmen, they're swamp men.
See? Okay, fine. Eric Rowan.
Ew!
There you go. Happy? Luke Harper.
All right, Luke Harper's a little bit better.
You want me to stick with my type? I'm throwing shit.
Eric Rowan? Ew!
That was just a name I threw out. Because you know what? I'm sticking with my type now because I can't go on Jen's list.
You threw it out? I want to throw up after hearing that.
With my list. Which, you know what? I guess that means I'm living in a swamp now.
That's what you want to do!
I know, I do.
Oh my god.
But you know what? I'm just going to go do it now. You guys see what I have to deal with. Fine. Okay, fine. You want the real pick?
Jay White.
The real tea? I do like Jay White. But I feel like that's my type too.
Thomas Honda.
Yeah, I do that. I'd kiss him. Yeah.
I do more than that.
Well, I know. But here's the thing: is that
he's on my list.
Exactly.
Jay White's not on my list, or he wasn't.
Okay, fine. Jay White.
Okay, fine.
Happy?
But
are we happy?
We both get a turn.
Y'all, Jen has 27-ish people on her list.
Hey, I cut it down big time.
She cut it down an
You can have Gallows. Gallows would probably be
that would be like kissing my brother.
Gallows would probably be a good time though. I feel like he would be.
No.
I think he would be.
That would be weird.
Okay, whatever.
For me.
Anyway.
Like, not for any other woman out there. If it was any other woman out there in the world, I'd be like, yeah, you go do it. I will cheer you on outside that hotel room. For me personally, not so much.
Okay, on
Like,
that
we'd
note.
have a good time, like, going out and getting a drink and having a good time, but not, like, having a good time.
On that note, we will be back next week with our Wrestle Kingdom.
Are we going to have our predictions before Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, we're recording before Friday?
Oh, I thought you meant right now.
Oh. Or we could put it on Instagram. It's up to you.
We can do that.
Okay.
Although I do think that Cody will lose to Juice, obviously.
Okay, I feel like some of this is so easy because we know
I
that some
think
people
Jay will beat Okada.
But here's the thing: we know some people aren't staying, so it's kind of
Yeah, but
obvious.
not all of them are like Kenny versus who is it? Tanahashi? Who is he going against?
Let me look. I feel like Kenny's gonna not stay.
I feel like that too.
So to me, it's like, sorry guys, I've been having some weird issues with my face hurting, and my rant right now just made it really hurt. No, Jen,
Oh,
it's
I
not
found it.
payback.
It is Tanahashi. I knew it was. Kenny versus Tanahashi.
Tanahashi's gonna win, sadly.
Jericho versus Jericho
Naito's gonna
versus
win.
Okada versus Jay. Say
Jay.
Jay. Kushida versus Ishimori.
Kushida.
Kushida. Cody versus Juice.
Juice.
Gorillas of Destiny versus Evil and Sonata versus the Young Bucks. Girls of Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going back and forth though. Part of me was like Evil and Sonata. Part of me was going, yeah, I'm gonna go Girl of Destiny.
Ishii and Zack Sabre.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre. Kanemaru and El Desperado versus. How do you
Yo
say
and
that?
Show.
No, that other word. What 3K? How do you say that?
Roppongi 3K.
Roppongi.
Girl,
Roppongi 3K.
Roppongi Vice. You
I
don't
know who's
remember
in
Roppongi
it.
Vice?
Yeah, I know who's in it. I just remember how you say a word.
You know what? I'm gonna turn that song on after we're done recording because I'm gonna rock out to Roppongi.
Well, you go right ahead. I have to pee. I've had to pee for the last hour.
Roppongi Lights.
So who are we voting for? Roppongi Vice?
Roppongi 3K.
Yeah, Roppongi 3K. Ibushi versus Ospreay.
Ospreay.
I think Ospreay too.
I know, but that's a really hard one.
6-man championship for number one contender match. It doesn't list who. It just says confirmation: the New Japan Royal Rumble
I have the people
will not
here.
take place, which is sad because that match was known for playing.
I have the people if you want.
I'm reading. The teams for this bout have yet to be determined. So you have the teams now?
I have the teams, yes. Taguchi, Yano, and McCabe. Finley, Cobb, and Nagita. Chucky T. Beretta. Hey! Chucky T. And Goto. Davey Boy Smith Jr., Lance Archer, and Suzuki. And Marty Takahashi and Hangman Page.
They get my vote.
I'm going to go David Finley, Jeff Cobb, and Nagita.
But Marty's contract, he's still under contract, right?
But Hangman's is not.
Oh, okay.
So Yujiro and Marty, yes. Hangman, no.
Then
but we don't know where Hangman's going.
I'm gonna do Chucky and you said Beretta was on the team too, right?
Chucky T and Beretta and Goto?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with them.
My second choice though would be Davey Boy Smith, Lance Archer, and Suzuki because Lance Archer is the shit. So there you go.
There you go.
And again, people, if you follow us on Instagram, on Wednesday we will have up where you can decide who you think is gonna win. And our lovely, as always, before each pay-per-view where you tell us who you think.
What time does it air?
It's like 2 a.m. my time.
Jesus.
I'm not watching it live.
So it's 4
a.m. your time.
And it's on this Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, I'll be watching that if I get home from work.
I will be watching
no spoilers.
I will be watching it at brunch. It'll be a good time. We will be
Didn't
having
you say
pancakes.
brunch for dinner?
Yeah,
Oh,
brunch
you
for
mean everybody gets off work? Oh, okay.
brunch for dinner.
Okay.
It's gonna be a good time.
I may just make myself a mimosa then. I have all that champagne from New Orleans.
Oh,
And I got it when me and Michael went too, so.
we might have to get some champagne here.
Nice.
Just a bottle,
To take to the pregame.
right?
Okay.
We could wake up and go to Access with mimosas.
Yeah, we could. We could go find somewhere to have brunch before we go.
I don't know, girl, because Access starts at 8. We have to get up
Well,
real early.
we can take a break between the two, right? Is there two that day?
There's a small break, like small,
Um,
and it's in the afternoon.
no, we'll have brunch on Sunday. One
Yeah,
day. Yeah.
maybe during the week we could.
We need to have brunch in New York one
We could. Oh
day. We could go to Serendipity and have brunch. Yeah, let's
yeah.
do that.
Oh my god.
Let's do that.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Speaking of guys, I got my tank top that Jen got me, my crop top, and I love
It's
it.
adorable.
You will get a picture of us together wearing it.
Mm-hmm. They're cute.
And I found my camera tripod so we could take it.
Oh, good. That we're gonna have to rely on everybody else to take kindness of strangers to
No,
take pictures.
no. I got my camera tripod, so it's gonna help with vlogging too because I can actually hold the bottom of the tripod. It's like a
That's
small
true.
tripod, and I can actually hold, kind of like I hold my microphone each week to
Yeah,
vlog.
that makes sense. I have one of those somewhere. I should look for it.
Oh my god, my fucking side of my face hurts,
Yeah, hopefully her face feels better.
guys. It's like right by my eyebrow, and we thought it
But
was
it's
my
not her
tooth.
tooth.
Like, this is gonna sound weird. I literally had my hand like in my mouth, and I like flossed and I brushed and I did all that, and I'm like, okay, like doesn't hurt.
Does it taste weird in your mouth?
No,
Sometimes it tastes okay.
like
Sometimes it tastes weird.
it tastes normal. Like everything, like literally, I like pushed up on all my teeth. I like pushed on my gums. Like nothing hurt. Nothing tastes funky. There was like, sometimes like if your tooth has like a problem, it'll taste blood when you floss. Nope. Like,
Hmm.
no, not my tooth. And I looked online and they said if it was your tooth, it'd be more like your cheek. Like kind
But
of
I
like cheek
remember
and sinus.
Michael had an abscess one time and he hurt all the way down the side of his
Yeah.
face.
Like
It
mine,
hurt.
like here it's just sore, but like I think it's sore because if you reach like the back of my head, going all the way up to like my skull, it hurts.
That's weird.
And I looked online and it said it could be your sinuses, like because if you have like an issue with your sinuses, like it can affect like your orbital bone and like your nasal passage and all that, which your
Okay.
orbital bone can like kind of put pressure on your skull.
Right.
Or like because I do have nerve pain issues, there is a nerve in your face, like right here, that can get
Oh, in your eyes.
inflamed, like right by your eyeball, basically, that can become inflamed.
Hmm.
So it could be that. I go to the doctor Wednesday though for something else, so it like if it gets really bad, oh fuck that hurt. If it gets really bad, I'll go to urgent care and whatever. But if not, I can go wait till Wednesday.
So yeah, next week we'll have a Wrestle Kingdom update.
Wrestle Kingdom,
Nikki's
my
face
face
update.
update. I might have half of my face covered.
Oh, well, they won't know.
Well, you'll know and we'll talk about it.
Sure.
Literally, like, Rumble is in less than a month, and I'm falling apart. Like,
Well,
my face hurts. The side of my foot is swollen. Why? Don't know. It's bruised, too. Like, it's starting to bruise. I don't know why. Like,
that's weird.
literally, don't know why. Woke up with it like this.
Hmm.
Like my mom was like, did you wear like uncomfortable shoes? Like, did you fall? Did you twist your ankle? Nope. Just woke up like it. And then I'm trying to like elevate it and put ice on it and like do all that shit. And the dog lays right on my foot.
Uh,
I'm like, oh yeah, just make it worse, shithead. Anyway, so next week we'll talk about Wrestle Kingdom. We'll see if I fall apart more. And we'll talk about getting ready for the Rumble, because at that point it will be 3 weeks before the Rumble. Yeah. Which means Jen will be here. And I will be so happy.
And drunk.
Well, next week I won't be drunk, but I'll be happy because Jen will be here. Guys, you have no idea how much I miss Jen.
You know, it's been, 8 months? 7 months? 8 months? No, I went there in August.
No, I was going to say, you've been here.
I forgot. I was thinking about Mania.
No, yeah, I was going to say, you were here in August,
right?
That's when we did the Dave LaGreca interview, and that's when we were dealing with the Jeffree Star beauty apocalypse shit, and we went to
and I lost my voice. Yeah,
and you lost your voice, and a lot of shit happened.
All right, I'm gonna pee on myself if we don't go.
Okay, well that's
sorry guys if you have
TMI.
a pee problem. Sorry.
All right, guys. So until next week,
it's a natural thing.
I was wishing them a happy New Year, and Jen's talking about her pee problem. But anyway,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hopefully 2019 is way better.
Yes, for wrestling and for everybody.
Yes, because let me tell you, we need it.
Mm-hmm.
And
wrestling needs it too.
Yeah, we all need it. We just need it to be done. And yeah, so Happy New Year, and bye.
Bye.